What's going on, y'all? All right, back again with another video today. It's Sunday. What I got planned is we're gonna go over to some abandoned mines and a couple abandoned mills. I got Chapo here in the background with me to enjoy some outdoor time as well. And first off, pretty interesting, I thought. This whole area looks like it's been affected by a wildfire at some point. You got all these trees here, and they're just missing their leaves and branches. So anyways, though, the mines that we're going to be checking out today are the Bentley Mine, the Monarch Mine, the Alpine Mill, the Tungsten Mine, and the Cherokee Mine. I've got a good feeling about these today. I checked them out before I came, and they looked pretty promising. So we're going to go check them out real quick. Came over here real quick and to film the intro for you guys. But without further ado, guys, we're going to get over to the mines, and we're going to check them out. So stay tuned. Alrighty, y'all, so got about 1.7 miles to the Monarch Mine and the Alpine Mill. But real quickly, just wanted to show you guys some of the scenery here and the wildlife. I don't know how much wildlife is out here, but this place definitely was affected by a wildfire at some point. You can see a lot of open area with no trees, shrubs, or anything. You can see most likely a lot of land clearing was done out here. Anyways, though, guys, I'm gonna continue on right here, and I will see you guys in a second at the mine. All right, so we made it, y'all, and we are in the remote desert. And this area is pretty void of life, I cannot lie. And we got an abandoned SUV here that was turned over somehow. Not really sure how that ended up flipping like that, but over here in the distance, that little structure there, I believe, was the Alpine Mill. And I just walked over here to get a little bit of a different angle and view of everything I was gonna be checking out today. And I've already seen a couple mines that we'll try to go in and check out. One of them that I saw is pretty sketch. Now, I'm not gonna recommend anyone does what I'm about to do, maybe, because there's a good chance that you get stuck and you can't get out, and that's just not good. But we're gonna do it for you guys to show you inside. I'm not gonna go too far in these. Again, I have not got an oxygen reader yet, and I don't know how many of these have dangerous gases and air that you don't want to be breathing in. So we'll just try to show you a little bit of them until I end up getting an oxygen reader. But we're gonna go check out this old abandoned structure over here. Alrighty, y'all. I'm not sure if this was the Alpine Mill, but let's see what we got all here. I'm not sure what that was exactly. If you know what any of this is that I may not know and you're watching this, feel free to comment down below and let me know. I would love to hear from you guys. But this is whatever's left of this right here. I think this was, like I say, the Alpine Mill, but there is not much left here. So I'm gonna keep looking around before I go in some of the mines and see what else I can find. All right, so I'm not sure if this was also part of the Alpine Mill. Interesting, we have a fox shock here. But anyways, interesting enough, there was one that I saw. I'm not sure if it's this mine over here, but I'm having difficulties again finding. I've now walked around this whole area pretty much. Difficulties finding the one I saw online. Now, I'm gonna attempt to squeeze in there. I don't recommend anyone at all do this, because you might never come out again. But for you guys, we're gonna try to get a little bit better look in there. Chapo is safely in there with the AC going. I'm not gonna be more than 5 minutes in there. After that, we're gonna go make our way to the next mine, but we're gonna look, keep our eyes out open for that other one that I saw. I'm not sure where around here it is, but anyways, so y'all, I'll see you in there. I don't know how far this goes. I don't want to go too far and I can't get back up, but it's a mildewy smell down here. And okay, we have two different ways that this goes. Wow, these rocks are so unstable, guys. But I'm not gonna go all the way down that one, but we'll check out this one right here if we can. Oh my God, guys, these rocks are deadly unstable. So I will not tell anyone, like I say, to be doing this, but let's see what we're looking like in here. Okay, now it's a little more stable for walking, if I'm not mistaken. No, that seals off there. But that one I'm not gonna go down because that just goes down and down and down. So, well, let's see, around this corner. Now, yeah, guys, check that out. I'm not gonna go down that one because I don't trust that I could get back up. But anyways, we can check this out real quick right here. Interesting. And that is all that is holding this up. So try to safely and securely get back up. These rocks are so loose, guys. I'm not gonna go down there, so I'll see you guys back up in there. I just wanted a little bit better of a look. All right, out of that death hole. But that was pretty cool to check out, I thought. Very unstable in there. It was being held up by one timber only. But I'm gonna go check out the next mine, and I'll see you guys there. Alrighty, y'all, so hopefully that mine I just went into was the tungsten mine. I don't know though, because from pictures and things I saw before I came out here, it looked like the tungsten mine was a different one. But also I believe that other structure building that we were at was the Alpine Mill. But anyways though, we're gonna be heading over to the Cherokee mine now. Checking that out, seeing what's going on over there. If there's anything interesting to look at there. But I am currently just looking around real quick, and let's take one last look at the Alpine Mill for you guys. There you have it. That, I believe, was the Alpine Mill. And just above it was the mine we went in. So we're gonna be driving along this little dirt road again, looking for something to check out. But if I don't find anything interesting, I'll see you guys at the Cherokee mine. So just popped up here real quick to see if I could see anything from up here. Not seeing anything so far, but I believe that the Cherokee mine is a little bit more ways up this road. I have no service right now, so it's a little bit hard to find, but I will catch you guys in a minute. So you guys can't really see right now because it doesn't look too bad, but so the other day in the last video you guys saw, hopefully you watched it. If you didn't, go check it out. But I went up a off-road trail called Jeep Grade, or Jumbo Grade, and they said that it's a Jeep trail, but I'm not gonna lie, for a little bit this road was way scarier than that Jumbo Grade trail was. This is a little narrow. Rest in peace my paints. It's like nails on a chalkboard. But anyways though, a little fun off-roading as well for you guys. You can see a little bit on how it is to drive out to these places and get to these mines. I think it's right there, the Cherokee mine. There's someone else there. I saw them drive by a little bit earlier this morning. But anyways though, y'all, if that's it, I will see you guys there. All right, y'all, so this was the area where the Cherokee mine was supposed to be. I walked a little bit past it, I think, just to look for it, because well, where it was over here, it does not seem to be here anymore. If I show you guys, I believe it was down in here. And there is no longer anything here other than just a bunch of collapsed and eroded rocks. I believe and I think the mine at some point was down in here. But at this point now, there really just is nothing left down there other than a bunch of eroded rock and whatnot. I believe maybe it may have been where those rocks are collapsed. But anyways, that's how it goes sometimes. A lot of these mines are very unstable, so there's really nothing left of them. But anyways, I'm gonna make my way to the next mine, guys. Oh y'all, it seems that the trail is blocked, but this is why four-wheel drive is nice. You can go right around it. Anyways, looks like we're pretty high up here now. Once I get back to the main trail, I'm gonna check out where we're gonna go next. But for now, I'm gonna continue on this sketchy trail. I'm not the biggest fan of driving on this for reasons of getting stuck. Oh, and there's another tree in the way down there, I see. But we're gonna go right around this one too. So I'm gonna focus on navigating this trail, guys, but I will catch you guys back in a second. I am not gonna lie, I am lost in the desert now. I kept going that way, thinking it would connect back to the trail where I wanted to go. It didn't, so I turned around over there, and I saw that there was a trail on the map, but I don't trust these things. It said to go down there all the way back, but honestly, that's all loose sand and dirt and stuff, and I am not trying to get stuck alone by myself out here, so I'm just gonna go back the way I came. I made an excessive, out of my way detour. I saw some other people go this way. I don't know where they ended up, where they went, or what trail they followed, but I'm not messing with this. I don't want to get lost, so I'm just gonna go back the way I came. So anyways, y'all, I'll check back in with you guys, because for a minute I was worried. I'll catch back in with you guys. Alrighty, y'all. That was not so fun. Finally, I made it back to the main trail, but wow, that was an excessive detour that I did not need to take. So anyways, I'm gonna take a quick breather, 5 minutes, because I did not like driving through all that, and it was not real fun. But anyways though, guys, and it was very narrow there with all these tree shrubs and whatnot. My paint is does not like me after all this off-roading. If you're in the Reno Sparks area and you do detailing and you can buff out these scratches, some of them aren't too deep, some of them maybe are, but maybe, I don't know, maybe it could be corrected. Otherwise, I'm gonna need a whole new paint job. But if that's the case, then this truck is just gonna become a damn off-road truck for me. Like I said, I'm gonna take a little quick breather. That was not too thrilling, but that's off-roading for you. I have no idea where that Tacoma went, because I was following them thinking that they were going the same place as me to get back to this main road, but I don't know where they went, so I ended up turning around and coming back this way. But anyways though, I got a couple more mines planned to check out, so I'll see you guys there. All right, y'all, I'm not too hopeful. This includes violators registered. If that means, I don't know. The Monarch mine and the Bentley mine is supposed to be down there, but in all honesty, I don't want to trespass where I'm not supposed to be, and this road did say private road. So we're gonna turn around and we're gonna find something else to look at before I close out this video. So stay tuned, y'all. And unfortunately, this one's a no-go. Alrighty, y'all, that is gonna do it for today's video. I tried to go over to the Comstock extension mine, but there was just nothing there. As well, up there is the Cinderlight mine, and there really just wasn't much over there either, other than some cool rock formations, if you guys can see. But anyways though, got a good early start to today's video. Ended up going over to the Tungsten mine. Got to check that out. That was pretty cool. As well, the Alpine Mill, to see some old ruins from there. Tried to check out as well. I forgot what it was called, but there was another mine over there as well. I didn't end up finding it. I ended up getting lost while off-roading, which was pretty funny, but made my way back and not lost. So anyways though, y'all, if you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I keep saying I'm gonna get into some fishing videos, but we'll get to that, so stay tuned as well for that. But anyways though, y'all, if you liked today's video, make sure to check out the next one. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.